If you've been feeling like forcing your life forward suddenly feels wrong, like your body physically rejects the hustle, the pushing, the striving, I need you to stay with me for the next 12 minutes because what I'm about to share might be the most important thing you hear all year. Your body isn't broken. You're not lazy. You're not falling behind. What's actually happening is that you're remembering something ancient, something your cells have always known, but your mind forgot. And I'm going to show you exactly what's happening in your body right now, why the old way of creating is literally making you sick, and how to work with your system instead of against it. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to feel the deepest exhale of relief you've had in months. Let's begin. So here's what's been happening. You wake up, you have your to-do list, you know what you should be doing, the business tasks, the content creation, the emails, the follow-ups, the strategy sessions. And somewhere between your coffee and your laptop, your body says no. Not a mental no like, I don't like it no, a body no. Your stomach drops, your nervous system starts screaming. And you think, what is wrong with me? Why can't I just do the thing? So you push through anyway, because that's what you've always done. That's what works, right? Except it doesn't work anymore. The harder you push, the worse you feel. The more you force, the more your body shuts down. Brain fog rolls in. Fatigue hits like a wall. Your intuition goes quiet. And you're left wondering if you're broken, if you're burned out, if you've lost your edge. But here's what I need you to understand. You're not broken. You're being upgraded. And the upgrade your body is going through right now is rejecting the old operating system of force, of hustle, and masculine-driven creation. Your body is remembering a different way, an ancient way, a Lemurian way. And once you understand what's happening, once you see it clearly, everything changes. Let me take you back for a moment, before Atlantis, before the fall, before we forgot who we were. There was Lemuria. Now, I'm not asking you to believe in past lives or ancient civilizations. I'm asking you to feel into what I'm about to say and notice what happens in your body, because your body remembers. Lemuria was a civilization built on ease, on flow, on creation that came from alignment, not effort. The Lemurians didn't force. They didn't hustle. They didn't grind their way to success. They allowed. They understood that creation is a feminine principle, that life flows through you, not from you, that your job isn't to make things happen. It's to become so aligned, so clear, so open that life happens through you effortlessly. They lived in devotional relationship with life, not transactional. They didn't ask, what can I get? They ask what wants to come through me. And here's the thing. Many of you watching right now carry Lemurian encoding in your DNA. You came here to remember this, to bring this frequency back online, to teach the world how to create from ease instead of force. But first, you have to remember it yourself. And that's what's happening in your body right now. Your crystalline DNA, the dormant strands that have been asleep for lifetimes, are waking up. And as they wake up, they're rejecting the old paradigm of force. Your body is literally saying, we don't do it that way anymore. Okay? So let's talk about what's actually happening physiologically. When you try to force your life forward right now, when you push, when you hustle, when you grind and operate from I have to make this happen. Here's what happens in your body. Your nervous system registers it as a threat because force is a survival response. It's a fight or flight. It's I'm not safe unless I control the outcome. And your body, your awakening, upgrading crystalline body knows that's not true anymore. So it does what any intelligent system does when it detects a threat. It shuts down. Brain fog, that's your body protecting you from operating in the old paradigm. Fatigue, that's your system saying stop, rest, recalibrate. Loss of motivation, that's not laziness. That's your soul refusing to participate in a game that no longer serves you. Your body is trying to help you. It's trying to guide you back to ease, back to flow, back to creation that feels like breathing. But here's where it gets tricky. We've been conditioned our entire lives to believe that if we're not forcing, we're not working hard enough. That ease means laziness. That flow means we're not serious. And so we override our body's wisdom. We push through the fatigue. We ignore the signals. We force ourselves to show up in ways that feel wrong. And our bodies get louder. The symptoms intensify. The exhaustion deepens. The disconnection grows until finally we break down or we wake up. And if you're watching this video right now, you're likely waking up. Let me tell you what this looked like in my own life. A few months ago, it's almost a year ago now, I was preparing to launch my online functional medicine business. That wasn't a spontaneous idea. That was months in the making. I went through the entire functional medicine training, the clinical training. I completed the certification. I worked with a lawyer to review state practice laws and business ownership laws. I had my strategy mapped out, topics, marketing plans, timelines, posting schedules, all of it. Everything was beautifully lined up and ready to go. Very organized. And every time I sat down to execute it, my body just said no. Not a whisper, a full body no. It felt heavy, like cement. You know when you're coming down with something like before you get the flu and your arms are just so heavy you can't pick them up? Like that kind of heaviness. Complete disconnect. Like I was trying to speak a language that wasn't mine anymore. And I kept thinking, what is wrong with me? I did all this work. I invested all this time and money. Why can't I just launch this thing? I tried to push through. Because that's what you do, right? You don't quit when you're that close. But my body wouldn't let me. The heaviness got worse and worse. And the disconnection just deepened and I finally stopped. I didn't understand it at the time. I didn't have the bodily awareness to know that it was my higher self speaking through me, through my body, signaling misalignment. But it was definitely a transmission. A message that landed in my body before it reached my mind. Luckily, I was able to piece this together months later. My body knew before my mind could accept it, that this path wasn't mine anymore, that the version of me who started the training wasn't the version of me who was meant to complete it, that something else wanted to come through me, something I couldn't force into existence. And when I finally surrendered to that, knowing, everything shifted. The work I'm doing now, this work right here, speaking to you, this is what wanted to come through. Not because I planned it, not because I strategized it, not because I forced it, but because I finally got out of the way and allowed it. That's Lemurian creation. So what does Lemurian creation actually look like in practice? It's not about doing nothing. It's not about sitting around waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about becoming so attuned to your body's yes and no that you only move when it's a full body yes. It's about trusting that when you're aligned, the right words come, the right people show up, the right opportunities appear. Not because you forced them, but because you allowed them. Here's the framework. Step 1, soften your body. When you feel the urge to force, pause. Place your hand on your heart or your belly. Take 3 deep breaths. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Softening is the gateway to receiving. Step 2, ask what wants to come through me right now. Not what should I do, not what will get me the results, but what wants to be expressed through me in this moment. And then listen, not with your mind, with your whole body. Follow the full body yes. That is step number 3. Follow the full body yes. If your body lights up, if you feel expansion, warmth, excitement, a sense of yes, do this thing, then move on it. If your body contracts, if you feel heaviness, resistance, a sense of not this, then don't do that particular thing. It's that simple. And I know what you're thinking, but what if I've already invested so much? What if I've already committed? What if people are expecting me to follow through? Here's the truth. Your body's no is more valuable than any sunk cost. Because when you honor your body's wisdom, even when it doesn't make logical sense, you create space for what's truly meant for you. And what's meant for you will never require force. It will require trust. It will require surrender. It will require courage, but it won't require force. Now, I want to address something important. This shift from force to ease, from hustle to flow, from doing to being, it's not just a personal shift, it's a planetary shift. We are moving from a masculine-dominated paradigm of force, control, and linear achievement into a feminine paradigm of receptivity, of flow, of organic creation. And those of you who are feeling the shift in your bodies right now, you're the ones leading it. You're the ones that came here to remember the Lemurian way and bring it back online for the collective. But you can't teach what you haven't embodied. You can't guide others into ease if you're still forcing your own life. So this moment, this uncomfortable, disorienting, why can't I just push through anymore moment? This is your initiation. This is where you learn to trust your body over your conditioning. This is where you learn that creation doesn't have to be hard. This is where you remember you are not here to force your way through life. You are here to allow life to flow through you. And when you do, everything changes. Your business becomes effortless. Your relationships deepen. Your health improves. Your intuition sharpens. Not because you're doing more, but because you're finally doing it the way your body was designed to. So here's what I want you to do. For the next 7 days, I want you to practice Lemurian creation. Every morning, before you look at your to-do list, before you check your phone, before you jump into action, I want you to soften your body and ask, what wants to come through me today? And listen with your whole body and only move on the full body yes. I promise you, if you do this for 7 days, you will feel a shift. You'll start to notice that the things you've been forcing, they either fall away or they become suddenly very easy. You'll start to notice that the right opportunities, the right people, the right ideas, they simply show up without you chasing them. You'll start to notice that your body feels lighter, your mind feels clearer, your heart feels more open, because you're finally working with your system instead of against it. Now, if you want to go deeper into this, if you want to understand what's happening in your body on a cellular level, why your crystalline DNA is activating right now, and how to support your upgrade without fear, I've created a free guide called Crystalline Rising, a Starseed Body Awakening. It's going to give you the language, the context, and the practices you need to navigate the shift with grace. The link is in the description below. And before you go, I want you to watch the video I'm going to link at the end of this one. It's called What Makes Earth School So Unique and Why We Beg to Be Here. Because once you understand why you chose to be here, in a body, on Earth during this exact moment in history, everything I just shared will make even more sense. You didn't come here to suffer. You didn't come here to force your way through life. You came here to remember. And your body, It's been waiting for you to listen. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not doing it wrong. You are remembering. And the ease you're craving, it's not luxury. It's your birthright. I love you all.